Hello everyone, welcome back inside the Update Studio. Tommy Marquez here, continuing our coverage leading up to the 2016 Reebok CrossFit Games. And we've talked at length about some very fit families competing in the season this year. And the Eramo family is no exception. And I'm joined now by Donna Eramo, Masters qualifier for the women's 50 to 59 division at the CrossFit Games. Donna, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
So I'm going to start by saying congrats for qualifying for the Games. Can you describe to me the emotions you were feeling when you checked your email and saw that you got that invite to the CrossFit Games?
Well, it's kind of funny because when I looked at it, I said a bad word and my husband thought something was really wrong. And I said, "Oh no, I got invited." And he just laughed. And we were excited, but yet part of me was like, have I done this long enough to go do this? You know, that's what I was, because my deadlift was so bad. But anyway, no, I was excited.
That's awesome. You certainly earned your spot there. And you're relatively new to CrossFit. Can you give me a little bit of what your athletic background was prior to CrossFit and how you found it?
Okay, I guess my athletic background was, I was a PE teacher, so I was always wanting to get kids fit. I was a two-time state basketball champion in high school. That was like the first and the third state champion for girls in Ohio. Triathlon, marathoner. And basically, I'm a personal trainer. So that all plays into it too.
So you mentioned triathlon and a marathoner, and I hear you're quite good at it. What aspects of being successful in triathlon and competing in marathons have kind of carried over to CrossFit and made you so successful so far?
I think it's enduring the pain for that long. Also, when I got to CrossFit and everyone would say 30-minute workout, I think 30 minutes, that's like nothing. I used to laugh about that, but now I'm starting to fall into the CrossFit group saying 30 anyway, because it's hard. But I just remember that. So I think that's what carries over, and training hard, like doing track workouts and in the pool workouts and, you know, high threshold stuff. So that's what all carried over.
In the Masters qualifier, there was a 1-rep max deadlift. You got 135th place on that. You only had 174 points total for the entirety of the competition. What other weaknesses would you say, besides that lift in particular, that you have as an athlete and that you're focused on programming-wise getting ready for the Games?
I'd say when the lifts get a little heavier with the endurance is when I have trouble. My technique's not good yet, so that's what I've really been working on. I muscle it up. And I was excited with that deadlift. That's the funny part.
Well, it's all relative, right? You're still happy to hit a PR.
I was excited, and then I thought, oh my gosh, so that did bring a little fire under me saying, oh, I got to get stronger. So.
Well, your daughter, Kristi Eramo, also qualified for her very first CrossFit Games this year out of the Central Regional. What does it mean to you to be able to kind of share this very unique experience with one of your own, with your daughter?
Oh my gosh, I was so excited for her, and I was like, this is a funny story. So one day we had told each other we were both going to go to Hawaii and do Ironman together. So I guess this is our Ironman, going to the CrossFit Games, because I don't really want to go do Ironman anymore.
Well, Carson may not be as pretty as Hawaii, but it's certainly a nice consolation.
Yeah. But this is our Ironman, so that's fun.
People are always trying to find the common thread amongst successful athletes, and I have to say that qualifying 2 members of your family is no fluke and certainly makes you guys successful. So what is it about the Eramo family in particular that has made you guys what you are today?
I think being a phys ed teacher, my kids were gym rats. So after school, they'd climb the rope, they'd play basketball. They had everything out. I used to get mad at them. We would study our flashcards when they were in grade school, walking around the block. I always made them, I always wanted them to be physically active and to be able to play every sport. And that was my goal because I enjoyed it so much. So I guess and my husband was very good in wrestling and football. So their dad had a lot of genes too. So I guess that's what it is.
Well, it sounds like the fitness lifestyle has kind of fully permeated your family. And to all the other families that may be watching this particular interview or that are slowly making the switch over to CrossFit as well, what word of advice would you give to them?
I'd say to get them outside, get them off their iPads, get them out away from the TV. We didn't have cable when the kids were little. I'd make them go out and jump on the trampoline. And they loved it. They got great grades. I really believe, when you research everything, athletics with grades or helps with their grades. I don't know. Our society is slacking a little. So I think get them outside and get them active, and you're the example.
Well,
So.
the Eramo family is definitely holding up their end of the bargain. Donna, thank you so much for taking some time to talk with me today, and we wish you the best of luck in Carson.
Oh, thank you. Looking forward to it. All right. Bye.
Bye. Well, you can catch Donna and the rest of the Masters athletes throwing down at the CrossFit Games starting Tuesday, July 19th, and all the action will be live at games.crossfit.com.